Everyone, I am just Shani and we're watching TikTok story times. Let's go in. Don't forget to join the membership and subscribe. Like the video, all the stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm bored as fuck, so I'm about to do a story time on how I got caught cheating and my ex recorded me. Well, my boyfriend at the time recorded me while I was cheating and posted out on social media. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, the boy that I was dating, he was a good dude. He like if I was on my period, bring me some Tylenol, bring me some food. He brought me flowers. He gave me a promise ring. He got me shoes, clothes, ordered my Shein cards, all that. He did all that, y'all. Which, hold on. The only thing that I didn't like about him was that he was controlling. Like, y'all, he would not let me post myself on social media. He didn't want me to go nowhere. He always wanted to be under my ass. But yeah, I'm young. Like, now I be all up in my nigga ass. Like, but I was young and I wanted to, like, you know, like, what you mean I can't post myself? What you mean I can't do this? What you mean? Like, what you mean? And like, y'all, he used to get mad about the little things, and then y'all, he used to always accuse me of stuff. He used to go through my phone while I was asleep and all that. So I just got tired of it, y'all. He kept accusing me of messing with all these people when I wasn't doing nothing. I was being loyal, y'all. But I don't like getting accused of stuff, so when I'm getting accused of stuff, I just go ahead and do it. Because so this boy I was working in Wendy's and this boy was working in Wendy's with us, and he had asked me that I want to go to this Halloween party or whatever after work, and I was like, shit, hell yeah, whatever. Okay, so we went to Walmart and I got me a little fucking, when we went to Walmart, it was Halloween. And nothing, no costumes were there. I'm thinking there was a fucking cape. So I got the cape. So I bought the cape, y'all. And I just had put on a regular outfit. Just some stupid ass shit. And I put the cape on with it. Whatever. So I had lied to the boy. And I told him that I was going with Samaria. And so I left my location on and everything, y'all. Let him see where I was going, blah, 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 y'all. When I tell you he was blowing my phone up the whole motherfucking time. Like, why'd you sit here blowing my phone up? Like, be cool. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I'm telling you I'm going somewhere, you call, I'ma answer. But why is you blowing my phone up? Y'all wish I still had my old phone, because y'all should show y'all the motherfucking text message how he be, y'all. And y'all don't know why the fuck I cheated. So, I left my location on. So, I guess he's following my location. So, we go to the Halloween party. By the time we got there, the police was shutting it down. So, he had stayed out there for like 5-10 minutes. Then we had headed back, y'all, because I was tired as hell anyways. I was zooted, actually. I was zooted as fuck. So, we had got back. But by the time we got back, it was like 1 o'clock. And I was hungry as fuck. And I wanted something to eat. And wasn't nothing open but gas station. So, we had went to the gas station, y'all. And the only gas station that was open was the gas station that's by his house. Okay. So, we go to that gas station. Mind y'all, I'm zooted as hell. I'm not even thinking about him. I'm not even having fun for real. But, like, I'm at the motherfucking house finally. And then, so, I go use the bathroom, y'all. I go use the bathroom, and then I come out, and the dude that I had went to the Halloween party with was standing outside of there. So, and then, he's standing outside of there, and he had said something to me, and I had called him a stupid AB word, and then he started choking me, like he had me in the chokehold. And I was like, let me go, blah, blah. So, then, when I finally, okay, when he had me in the head, like, I was down like this, obviously. So I had backed up out of it. As soon as I held my head up, why is it my boyfriend in front of me with a camera in front of my face? And y'all, so he got a camera in front of my face. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I was in my head like, this nigga had never have a ride nowhere the fuck else, but got to ride to this gas station at 2 in the morning. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your priorities fucked up. Okay, so he was recording. He was like, so this what we doing, Maya? So this what we doing? Some shit. He was like, all the shit I do for you. And I was just standing there, y'all. It just really felt like a dream to me, because I'm already high and drunk as hell. So he just in my face yelling and shit, y'all. He in the store yelling. I'm happy it wasn't nobody up in that store, because I would have been embarrassed. But he was up in the store yelling, and then he had left. And then we had left. I looked up and I looked at the dude, and we just busted out laughing because I was coming in that store doing all that. Because first off, if it was me, I would have put hands, feet, and paws on my bitch. But y'all, he was really a little sweet boy. He wasn't really like that for real. But then I got home. Well, he posted it. I know he posted it because he got my homegirl calling me. And I'm like, oh, shit. I already know what they calling for. So I answered the phone. They were giggling and kiki calling and shit like some shit funny. The fuck? So then I was like, man, y'all, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Then I was like, y'all about to post on my story and say it's a prank. And here they go, yeah, post on your... Like, what the fuck? So I post on my story saying it's a prank. And, yeah. So after that, we had got back together. But he was like, can I not post this on social media and shit? Like, you shouldn't have posted the video. Now you out here looking embarrassed because you back with me. So they ain't know what the fuck fault. So I posted him on social media just because. Like, you don't tell me not to post it on social media because you posted that video. And you don't want nobody to know that you back with me. So I sure did post it, and then Tayshawn, Miss S, gonna post on Facebook, talk about some city boys down 1,000 or some shit like that. And then here go my boyfriend at the time, gonna post on there, talk about some, can we stop bashing her with the woo shit. Who? I ain't give a fuck what the fuck they was saying, cause I don't give a fuck. I cheated, got that nigga back. Give a fuck. And then after that, everybody started joking, talking about posting on Facebook and shit, talking about some, it's a prank, copying me and shit like. And then that's really how y'all. Should I post the video too? Cause I still got the video of where he recorded. And then I got another video of somebody acting it out in school. So should I post them? Yeah, I ain't even gonna post the motherfucking video because that's a little too messy.
That was when you realize how young someone is, bro. Because I'm just thinking 31-year-old me is just like, girl, you had a real good one. You cheated on a good one. I'm over here thinking like, controlling. Want to be under me. Making sure I'm at home to bring me food. That kind of sounds good to me right now. It's like, my mom made me a sandwich. And I've been saying it. She was like, yeah, there's a sandwich there, you know. Go get it. Eat it while it's hot. But yeah, I'm just like, girl, that sounds pretty good right now. The situation you had was good. You didn't messed it up on some foolishness, honey. He taking care of you, concerned about you, is a good one. And you just like, I'ma cheat on him? Well, is it really cheating? Because I was thinking, like, you know, when she said caught her, it was like caught in the act, like caught in the act in the middle of sexy time doing a do. This was like a cheater's caught, you know, like when they out on a date and they pop over all the cameras. Like, but cheating's cheating. Like, you shouldn't have been hanging out with him, lying about who you was. Is it, look, I'm trying to, like, cheating is cheating. However, if she said to him that she's going to this Halloween party, but just didn't tell who was going to be around and who she left with, you know, to get something to eat with, you know, I'm over here like, dang, she could have spent that, spinning around. But, you know, no, it's about the intentions. Intentions was that she was cheating. She was intentionally dodging him or spending time with someone else. That's what makes it cheating. She got caught, put her in the headlock. I ain't never heard that. Well, at least he was going after the right one, because, you know, a lot of time they be going after the person instead of the suspect. I don't even get that. But yeah, I'm glad. I never heard of the headlock. He put you on blast. And then just to take you back, bro, that is low-key a flex, but that lets you know how young she is. To be thinking like that mentality, like, oh, I cheated, but I got him back though. Boop. You know? But yeah, Fred, wow.
Okay, everybody's gonna hate me for telling this story, but it must be told because I've made amends with everybody in this story already. Like, we're all fine. So I'm not talking bad about anyone. I'm just telling exactly how it went because this is what happened. Okay, basically I dated this boy and it was like, we started dating. It was so random. whatever, we were friends, but we started dating. It was in the summer, and we were kind of like a big friend group, like me, my boyfriend, his best friend, and my best friend. And my best friend was a gay boy, okay? And, like, we were, like, soulmates. Like, think of your best friend, and you think you're platonic soulmates. That was me and this homosexual. We're friends, and basically, he's like, let's all go to Boise. Like, let's all go hang out, and we're gonna get an Airbnb and have fun. We have to go to the Airbnb. So we get there, and we're just hanging out, and, you know, we're just drinking some juice. There's a hot tub at this Airbnb. That's a crucial part of the story. This is where I start to, like, lose my memory because crazy juice. But basically, I just remember I had to get out of the hot tub, and I was throwing up. My friend was trying to help me, and then oh, my dad's gonna watch this. So I change, I shower, like, they help me, whatever. I lose my memory at this point. Like, this is, like, fuzzy, okay? I just remember kind of, like, crashing out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of crashed out. I was kind of crying, and I was kind of being embarrassing. And I was, like, reflecting on the past because I have some trauma that is, like, unresolved. They were like, Dottie, stop, like, chill, you know? And they were like, let's go for a ride, okay? It was probably 10 times worse than I'm explaining it, but this is how I remember, okay? So I just remember we get in the car. My boyfriend wasn't drinking, so no juice. So he is driving, and I just remember, like, being in the car, crying still, and they were like, what do we do with her? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't handle this. And I'm just, like, in the back, being embarrassing, okay? This is, like, okay, I'm not proud of, like, how I was acting, but, like, I am the victim in the situation. So anyways, I just remember us getting back to the Airbnb, and then my friend was like, go put her in bed. And he was like, I am. So then I don't even know what time it is. I don't know anything. I don't know. He puts me to bed. He falls asleep with me, but when I wake up the next day, he's not there. But I'm just like, oh, it's probably late. So I get up and I go into the kitchen, and everyone's sitting there, and they're like, do you remember last night, girl? Like, how was it? Like, they were being nice to me, not, like, mad that, like, I was acting stupid. And I was just like, dude, I don't even remember, you know? And everyone was acting normal. We go back home, okay? A month and a half goes by, okay? We want to go to another Airbnb, but we want to go to Salt Lake instead. And he's like, my boyfriend's like, I'm bringing my best friend, so you bring your best friend, or, like, bring a girl or something. And I was like, well, you know, my only best friend is that guy, you know, my little gay bestie. And he's like, okay, you can ask him. Just kind of being weird. And I was like, okay. So I text him, and he's like, no, girl, I'm sorry. Like, last time was a mess. I don't want to go. Sorry. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be like, you're so lame. So whatever. And he had gone on vacation, my best friend. He went to Kentucky to go see his dad. And when he came back, he was kind of just, like, distant from me. And he went right after the Boise trip. So he was kind of distant from me, and he was hanging out with another girl. But, like, I'm never, like, a jealous friend. Like, we're dating. Like, I was just like, oh, he just wants to hang out with her more. That's cool. And he was, like, distant from me. But I was just like, I don't know. Maybe he's just getting closer with this girl. I didn't really care. And so he said no to the Salt Lake trip. I was like, cool. We go to Salt Lake. And while we're there, okay, this is like another story within a story. While we're there, we're chilling in the hot tub. There's another hot tub in this one. I have such a bad look. And we're drinking juice. I wasn't even that bad at this point, but my boyfriend was. He was passed out. And his phone's ringing, and his best friend's like, oh, his phone's ringing here. And I'm like, what the, like, I don't recognize this number. Dude, I pick it up, and it's some girl. And she's like, oh my god, your boyfriend is cheating on you, and he has a fake Snapchat, and this and that, and this and that. And I'm like, girl, no, he doesn't. Like, you're so dumb. Like, you know, being delusional. And she's like, go check right now. Like, she wasn't being a girl's girl about it. She was being, like, a fat hoe about it. I'm sorry. Anyways, I check. He has a fake Snapchat. He's cheating on me. All this, okay? I'm crashing out. And I'm like, I wake him up, and I'm like, bro, what is this? You know, you're cheating on me. And he's like, yeah, I am. Like, you know. And I'm like, you're so dumb. Like, you're so bad at hiding it. And then my boyfriend just, like, locks himself in one of the Airbnb rooms. And he's like, sleep with my friend. Go sleep in that room with my friend. Because there's only 2 rooms. And I was like, yeah, I will. So I go with his friend. Well, yeah, with his friend, and he's like, at least you guys are over now, because like there's something way worse that happened, and like, and I'm like, what happened? Like, you can't just say that. You can't just say something worse happened. And he's like, no, bro, no. He's like, I cannot tell you, Tati. Like, it is not my place to tell you. And I was like, bro, you cannot be fake right now. Like, you cannot, like, I know you're his friend, but you cannot just say that. Like, say something worse happened and then not tell me. And he's like, your boyfriend told me that when you were sleeping at the Boise Airbnb, him and your best friend were in the hot tub together being freaks, right? So I'm like, and I didn't even doubt him. Like, I in my heart, I felt it was true. I start crying, and then his best friend starts crying, and he's like, I'm so sorry, like, I should have told you, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you knew this whole time. Like, I was mad, you know? And he was like, I knew, he told me, and I thought he was kidding, but he said he swore on his life it happened, and he would never do it again, that it was so gay. And I was like, bruh. So I text my best friend, and I'm like, you're so fake, like we have been best friends for years, like, I hate you. He's like, Tati, I would never do that to you, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, we get back from Salt Lake, me and my boyfriend are breaking up, whatever, we're like deciding what to do. And then my best friend comes over. My best friend told me his side of the story first. He said that when I fell asleep, my boyfriend texted him saying, is Tati asleep? He said, come to the living room. And my best friend said, no. Okay. I asked my boyfriend. He says, oh, yeah, I texted him coming to the hot tub. He said no. Already their stories don't line up. So I'm like, bruh. I'm like, yeah, y'all stories don't line up. Like, this is stupid. And my best friend is leaving my house. And he's like, Tati, I really hope you believe me. Like, I would never do this to you. And I was like, your stories don't line up. And he was like, yeah, that's weird, but I would never. A week later, he comes to my house. He admits everything. I recorded it on my iPad. And he was like, he paid me $200 not to tell you anything, Tati. Like, my best friend told me. And I was like, honestly, I think we just need to fight. So we ran a fade. And then we just got tired. And then he left. And then, yeah. But now we're all cordial because I really hated that man. And, like, he really, like, saved me. And he's gay. And nobody believes me. Well, some people do. But, yeah, that's how I found out. It was actually insane. So be careful, because your man could be DL, and your gay best friend could be the sapphire to your Suki. Like, you'll never know. So that's what happened.
Yo, it was so many tidbits that let me know that she was a Baddies fan throughout the whole story, and then she just reassured me at the end, because the Sapphire and Suki situation, ain't no mother freaking way. I don't get. I would have handled it differently if I was Sapphire. Sapphire's so fucking fine. She's so fucking fine, bro. She's so fucking fine, bro. Anyway, my mom made me a sandwich, and like how, you know, I'm grateful. However, I'm also super spoiled. So I was just like, Mom, where the mayonnaise at? Where the mayonnaise? Could I be like, you know, like, I'd be grateful and I don't want to complain, but I want people, let them know how they can improve for the next time they do something for me, you know, so I can be 100% satisfied. So I was like, Mom, where the mayonnaise? Oh, I was like, I put mayonnaise on both sides, on both pieces of bread. I'm like, I like mayonnaise. You remember that scene from Undercover Brother, the mayonnaise scene? That's how much mayonnaise I like on my sandwich, right? I know y'all like, take her black card, but bruh, I love mayonnaise. It's so good. I don't know what it is. Every brand. What kind of mayonnaise you use? Our household is a Miracle Whip household. I don't think that's really mayonnaise, but I eat it, whatever. I love me some Hellmann's. I love some Dukes. Dukes are so good. Okay, anyway, she real wild. I ain't ever in my life been called homosexual. When she said homosexual, I was like, oh. Like, I low-key got offended. It's one of those words that's like, it sounds like you should be offended. Like the word Mexican. It's like, oh, that's a little offensive, eh? It's just like, no. That's what I am. That's the technical word. It threw me out. I'm so used to being called gay, lesbian, but never, I don't think ever in my life I ever been called homosexual, bro. That was wild to me. Also, in the story, was you with me when we first was like, oh, he done slept with the gay best friend. He done slept. She was like, he got distant. My best friend, your best friend got distant after a trip. I wonder why. And you was so freaking drunk. You was blacked out drunk. And you left your man. Well, I guess she was just like, she was thinking, yo, this is my gay best friend. And my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about anything. This man is straight. Like, girl. And being sloppy drunk, I feel it with your friends. They were just like, I don't know what to do with her. Because when somebody's sloppy drunk, like white girl wasted, it's just like, dang, this bitch crying. The wind blew the wrong way and she cried about it. Like, I understand that. And having to babysit somebody. But when that's your partner, it's just like, yo, you should have been watching them to make sure they didn't get to this level. And I completely understand they're adult. But that's your partner, though. You should know their limits. And you should care enough about them to not let them get that drunk. And like, you know, like, you should have been like, that's a thing. That's your partner. You let them get that drunk. You take care of them. That's your responsibility. You got to figure it out. Wow to me that she got blackout drunk and all that stuff happened. It's just hilarious. Like, oh, my friend got distant all of a suddenly, and now my boyfriend don't want my best friend around because he feeling guilty. He know what he did, and he don't want it to get out somehow to you on accident or anything. He was just like, let me just separate these two situations. And for him to be cheating on you with a females too. That's like that story. I don't know. I would just follow this new subscriber. She was doing a reaction to a TikTok video where he slept with her stud girlfriend slept with 2 women and like 9 guys. And it's just like, just say you're bisexual. Like, I don't understand. Like, bisexual and you want to be in an open relationship. Like, was that so hard? Cause old girl took her back anyway. So yeah, that's just crazy that everyone knew everything about your man and was just like, girl, I ain't gonna tell you. And then I'm just glad he told, because it was just like, what are you talking about? Go sleep in the room with my guy best friend? Like, you really didn't want her, because it was just like, they could have slept together like a get back, and you just like, I don't care. Like, you could have her, bro. And his best friend telling her everything. Like, girl, nope, you can't trust these hoes or best friends, because it's like, what? Like, given the opportunity, like, what? You would just do that? You would go in the hot tub with my man? Given the opportunity presents itself, and you're gonna do that? Wow. And I'm in 6 feet of y'all, 12 feet of y'all. Wow. To the same house. Wow. Girl, I'm about to eat this sandwich, girl. Oh, comment below the type of sandwich I'm eating right now. You know what the meat is? Bro, I'm not even supposed to be eating today. Mom was talking about, no, you need to eat today. The other day, I got 24 donuts from Krispy Kreme for $20, bro. I had a coupon. So I got to eat all these donuts because my grandma was like, I'm too busy to come to your house just for donuts. I'm booked and busy, honey. Nope. You got to figure that out. So yeah, I've eaten 6 of my 24 donuts already, and I got them on Saturday, so we're working on it.
As I'm laying in my boyfriend's bed, drunk, waiting for him, a girl walks in his room, and she's like, oh, you're here for him too? And now, to set the scene, this is a party. I go upstairs, my friends leave. I go upstairs to his room, and I go lay in his bed because I'm a little drunk. So as I'm laying in his bed, everybody has their coats in his room. So somebody comes in the room, and naturally I'm just thinking somebody's coming to get their coat. But I noticed that the person who came in the room was still in the room. So I pull the jacket that I'm using to cover myself with down, and she looks at me and she's like, the party's over. Like, I guess insinuating like the party is over, like people are leaving, you can go. And she's like, yeah, you're here for him too? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? She's like, yeah, are you doing him too? Too? And I'm not even gonna lie, I was really drunk, so I couldn't even really process what was going on. I was so slow to answer. So I'm like, when's the last, since when? Like, as of when? And she's like, since yesterday. Mind you, this nigga came, so the night before, he was ignoring me. He was asleep. So he came and got me bright early in the morning, bought me breakfast. We had an amazing morning. We had a wonderful morning, cuddled before the party and everything. And this nigga was only doing that because he felt guilty. So just as I'm gathering my thoughts and I'm trying to get myself up so I can leave, mind you, my friends had left already. So now I had to call my friends and tell my friends to come back and get me. And just as I am walking out of the door to his room, he is walking up the stairs with a look in his face like, oh, I done fucked up. It looks like he was looking for her and couldn't find her, so he immediately knew where she was. And I didn't even say 2 words to him. I had his keys. I threw his keys at him, and I just continued to walk past him down the stairs. He tried to pull me back. I was not with it.
Girl, what did he think this was, bro? He would set you up for a threesome, bro. No. It has to be. It had to be. Because I'm just like, what was he thinking? He knew you was there. Was he setting up a play? Knowing that you were there? Like, I'm trying to make this make sense. Maybe he thought you were so drunk that your friends took you home. Which still doesn't make sense. Because if that's your girl, like we just literally said, it's your responsibility to take care of your girl at your party or anytime, anywhere that she's drunk, bro. So why did he try to set up this play knowing his girl there unless he wanted a threesome? But it still don't make sense because she said when she saw him, he looked panicked. Like he was looking for the other girl to be like, hey, yo, I want to, I want to do this, go through with this, but not tonight. Any other time, girl. I know I was like hot and bothered, like made it seem like right now. But no. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. That is crazy to me. She's talking about, yeah, I ain't hear from him all night. I ain't hear from my boyfriend all night. Didn't think nothing of it. Girl, bah. Girl, I'm toxic in real life. So if I'm calling your phone and you don't answer and I see what time it is and we've been talking all day, I feel like even we wasn't talking all day. If I call your phone and you don't mother freaking answer and I call twice and it gets to the point where I have to leave a voicemail, bro, I'm finding your ass. I'm pulling the freak up. It's SOS for real on you. For real. I am finding your ass. I'm coming to the rescue, honey. Captain, you better save this hoe because I'm at the... You know what I'm saying? So I'm really confused. That was me back in the day. Now I'm just like, if you don't answer the phone and I called you twice, we're done. Like, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not going to search and investigate. No. You just broke my trust right then and there. So because you broke my trust, this is over. We can't, what are we doing? So yeah, friend, cheating on her. And she just playing dumb and then coming there bright and early in the morning because feeling guilty is free. Like, let me give you a cushion present. Like, guilt present. Like, let me feed you, make up for what I'm doing. That's my apology. You don't even know I'm apologizing. You don't even know I did something. I don't know how you don't know, but yeah, we ain't even gonna even talk about last night. Like, that's just crazy to me. And old girl was just like, you can leave. Like, basically, girl, you gotta go. And the fact that you laying on his bed, where all the jackets are, like, I understand being drunk and that's your man's room, but cover it up with someone else's jacket, girl, you was faded. You was gone. Girl, for her to be like, oh, so you here too? Because she didn't have nothing invested in it. She just met him last night. They already did what they did last night. What is going on? Before I was talking as if they met each other. Her boyfriend and this woman met each other that night. No. They had already met each other. Like, they already hung out, slept together the night before. This dude had the audacity to invite her to his party that he knew his girlfriend was going to be at. Bruh. Whoa. He had no respect, bro. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. He had to be one to set up a threesome. But my thing is, he could have had that if he would have just communicated. Like, literally, I feel like he could have had that. That's just crazy. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video because I gotta go. I got stuff to do this morning, honey. None, honey. But thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, follow all the creators, join the membership. Thank you. Thank you for all the ones who have joined. Ooh, subscribe. Look, my llama. Can you see my llama?